welcome to today's video. I am feeling really cold, which is why you're seeing me in a sweatshirt and a jacket, and the AC is really chilly. Clearly Rinky is not affected. I am perpetually recovering from a cold. Anyway, today's video is a weekly tarot reading for the week of the 10th of February, but we have something special because this is the week of Valentine's Day. Instead of doing angel cards, we will be doing romantic angel readings, which basically sort of gives you an insight as to what your tarot card has lined up for the week with a romantic alignment instead of whatever you're thinking of. So don't think of questions. That's the little twist. That's only for this week because it's Valentine's Day wala week. For next week we'll get back to usual. We really hope you guys enjoy this. It's a little bit different. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. All the timestamps as usual are mentioned down below in the info box, so you can jump straight to your star sign. Let's begin as usual with Aries.
Aries, the card that we have for you is a card of wands. This card here is telling us that somewhere, you're putting in a lot of efforts and it feels like, your vision is not clear. It feels like you're being disappointed for little things of life, little joys of life, but it's just telling you everything is coming in place. Everything is falling in place. Why are you so obsessed? Why are you so worried about things? It's just the time where, you let things happen at its own way, at its own course of time. It just feels like, you're being very desperate about a certain thing, and when it's not coming your way, it feels like you're disappointed, you're broken, and all those, major hard feelings actually come your way. So it's just telling you, go easy, go with the flow. Now the message in terms of love that we have for you guys is healing family issues. The card here is telling me that, it's just like if there's a, if your relationship is sort of misunderstood with a certain thing, or, you feel there are certain problems in my relationship, it's just like, it was slightly with regards to family, and now the angels have a message for you saying that, these family issues are being healed. Understand that once they are healed, your relationship will be in a much better positive place. It will just feel like, all these little problems that you had with regards to your relationship, they will just vanish. Taurus, the card that we have for you is Queen of Swords. This card here is telling us that, it feels like you've achieved, you've got the victory somewhere. It feels like I am doing my best, and it slightly talks about overconfidence. It's just telling you, you are in a bubble where everything feels like it's just because of me. Somewhere right now, you will have to feel grounded. You will have to again get back on track, because this overconfidence is sort of pulling you back. It's just telling you, don't be so overconfident with a certain thing, or maybe, you're taking things for granted this week. It's just telling you, have your feet on ground. You'll achieve a lot more in life, and you will be happy with everything that's around you. And the romance angel message that we have for you is flirt. Somewhere this card is telling you, if a person is trying to enter your life, or these little sparks of flirt is sort of coming your way, please acknowledge that. These little steps can actually lead into something big for your life, something bright for your life. Don't ignore these messages from the other person where the person is trying to flirt or sort of compliment you every now and then. This is sort of a sign from the universe that you two are meant to be together. Gemini, the card that we have for you is a card of wands. This card here is telling me this is a week where you're pressurizing yourself. Your visions, your ideas at times are getting slightly impractical. But you know what? Tarot is not asking you to stop here. It's just telling you, yes, it's okay to sort of, go a little bit overboard and be impractical about your visions, about your thoughts, because wherever you lead at the end, you'll be so proud and happy about how far you've come. And this is all because, your ideas and your thoughts and your vision, because it's slightly overboard, but yes, wherever you reach, it's like 80-90% close to that, which is a great sign, which is telling you, yes, just continue sort of, looking far in life, and, just sort of accomplishing every goal that you have in life. Basically, that's what the week looks like. Romance angel card that we have for you is make the effort. Literally this card is telling you, this is a time where, the love is all there, everything is there, but somewhere what you're lacking at this point in time is the effort. So this is a week where you'll have to take conscious efforts, you know, make that person feel special, go out on random dates. It's just something that will actually get you to even closer, and you will feel so grateful about how your relationship is. Cancer, the card that we have for you is the Hierophant. This card here is telling us that somewhere, you know, you feel you are in a very powerful position. It feels like you've taken charge of a lot of things. This tells me you've overburdened yourself with responsibilities. Somewhere it's the time to take that break, you know, take that sort of day off from your responsibilities and just have your day, just chill and do absolutely nothing. That's what is needed this particular week. It feels like you've overburdened yourself, you're pressurizing, you're pushing yourself too hard. You deserve a break this week. Romance angel card that we have for you is release your ex. You know, this card here is telling you whatever scenario is there currently in your life with regards to love, it's telling me you are still holding on to your ex, you're still holding on to those vibrations from the other person who's no more into your life. It's just telling you that, you know, you're holding on to something very, very tight. It needs to be released. You know, these vibrations have to go out. Only then you will be able to give your 100% into a relationship that you are into, or a relationship that wants to enter your life. It's the time you sort of release your ex. Leo, the card that we have for you is the Card of Cups. This card here is telling me this is a week where, you know, you have like 500 things already in your head. You want to sort of, you know, tick mark a lot of things, a lot of to-do lists is there. You know, you feel like it's just gonna be about a lot of run and tick mark all the things on your to-do. It's just telling you, you know, you are doing it right, but at the same time, you know, your work is one thing, but the second part that's sort of holding you is your mind. You need to cleanse your mind this week. Only then you will be able to put in more effort, put in more focus onto what you're doing into the reality. It's just like, you know, your mind at times is sort of taking charge of you and not letting you focus onto the things. It's just like you're doing a certain thing, but your mind is working somewhere else. You have to align your mind and body. That's the need of the hour. Romance angel card for you here is worth waiting for. Angels are telling you, you know, if you are sort of into a relationship, then it's telling you, you know, it's just not the right time where you feel things are not going your way or something. But for singles, it's a good message. It's telling you, you know, the wait is going to be worth. Understand, you know, universe is sort of creating the best story for you. It is going to be worth waiting for. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Ace of Wands. This card here is telling us that, you know, this is a week which is going to be very, very productive in terms of your work. It's just telling me that universe is offering you all that you want with regards to move forward into your profession. It's telling me if there is a certain passion that you have and you sort of want to take more efforts to it, maybe this could be learning something new or something that you're really passionate about, or some passion that you actually want to convert into a profession. This is the right week for it, wherein you have to take efforts. You know, cards are telling you it's all working in your favor, but yes, it's very mandatory for you to take that extra effort and walk forward with your vision. Only then things are going to come out true for you. Now, the romance angel card that we have for you is religious factors. You know, this card here is telling me the bond that you have with the other person, with your love. It's just telling me there are certain religious factors attached to it. This will sort of, you know, enlighten you into spirituality. The relationship is sort of, you know, blessed from above. It just feels like, even though, you know, whatever religion you are into, there is certain bond, there is certain connection which makes you two as a one. Libra, the card that we have for you is the Card of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that this is going to be a good week in terms of family. You know, it feels like your family needs your attention. There are certain things, certain problems that your family is going through right now, and they want those problems to be addressed to you. It's just like, you know, they want to be heard. Somewhere this is a week where you will have to take extra efforts, go in and around, gel with people in the family and just listen to whatever's there in their head. This will sort of get the bond back. This will sort of improve the vibration and connection that they share with you. So it feels like your family needs your attention this week. So go ahead and do that. romance angel card that we have for you is pay attention to the red flags. You know, the card here is telling you, you are getting certain signs from the other person. The other person is trying to tell you something, but you choose not to listen to that. But the card here, the angels are telling you, you know, you need to pay attention to the red flags. It's just something that you need to acknowledge and work towards it. If there's a problem, figure it and sort of, you know what best could be done with that. Just ignoring certain things and just not confronting is the problem here. You'll have to sort of pay attention to everything that's happening in your life. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me that, you know, this is a week where you feel very disappointed, demotivated, feeling like I don't want to do anything, I feel like giving up into my head. There are a lot of negative thoughts, like little things have sort of created a big bubble into your head. It's the time you let go all that negativity that you have in your head. It feels like, you know, you're feeling more like a victim this week. You know, it feels like someone has done something so bad to you that you cannot come back and, you know, do things again on your own. It's just like, you can do it. Why do you choose to stay in that negative zone? It's the time, just tell yourself you're over and out and you are looking to a lot more positive things into your life. Now, the romance angel card that we have for you is chemistry. The card here is telling us, the romance angels are telling us that, you know, the bond that you share, the chemistry that you two guys have, it's just beyond imagination. It just feels like sometimes you don't even want to, like, you know, say it out in words. It's just like looking at your eyes, the other person will understand exactly what's going on in your head. So the bond is sort of, you know, it's blessed from above and it feels heaven. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is the Tower. This card is telling me that, you know, the situation looks difficult. The week that you're going through is not an easy week. There are a lot of troubles. There are a lot of hindrances that actually you're facing into your life. But the point here is, you know, you're not in charge of this situation. It is somebody else's problem and you're getting that problem into your life. Understand that if you're not in charge of a certain thing, if you really cannot help the person or do anything, you know, you've tried your best, but at the same time, even if it's your problem and you're not in charge of a situation, all you can do is let go, because you're trying to hold on to a lot of things that you are not in charge of, that you clearly cannot. So the best thing right now is just you know, pray and just feel that good things are coming your way. The romance angel card that we have for you is unrequited love. This is telling me that somewhere, you know, you're not able to express certain things. You're not able to confront a lot of things that's actually going in your head. It feels like, you know, you don't want to stress the other person. You don't want to sort of, you know, pressurize the person to sort of come to a conclusion, to make a decision. But what the card is advising you, what the romance angels are advising you at this point is, you know, just speak. It's the time. The love is not being shown, you know, it's just the time you have to show that love. You have to express what you're feeling. Only then things are sort of working in your favor. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is a card of wands. This card is telling me somewhere, you know, you are putting yourself into trouble. It's just like, you know, things around you look nice, but because you're holding a certain judgment about a certain person, you've already made your thoughts about it. But in reality, the situation is something different. You have to understand that your vision here has to change. Your thoughts about a certain person that you had in your head needs to change, because a certain person is not the way you think in your head. Which is why this is sort of creating a lot of troubles, a lot of misunderstandings between you and the other person. It feels like, you know, this is a week where you should take that extra effort and not pounce on somebody, because it feels like, you know, you're going to ruin your own aura. It's just something that you're sort of, you know, creating problems for your own self when there's actually no problem. So stay away from any heated arguments this particular week. Romance angel card that we have for you is engagement. Here the cards are telling you, you know, your relationship is moving on to next level. It feels like, you know, you've come a long way. Somewhere there is a next phase of life that you're entering onto, and the romance angels are telling you is engagement is on the cards for you. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is justice. This card here is telling us that you know, somewhere you are seeing things that are actually turning for your good. You feel the efforts, the thoughts, the ideas that, you know, have gone in terms of your personal life, professional life. You see things actually coming in place for you. So bit by bit, you know, everything is coming together. It feels like, yes, you know, there's a lot that's gone into it. It still looks difficult for you, but somewhere you have to know that, you know, the things that are joining right now is tomorrow going to be a big thing for you. So don't sort of leave on to midway because you've come really close and you cannot look back at this point in your life. That's what tarot says. Romance angel card that we have for you is wedding. This card here is telling you, you know, your relationship is going to next level. You know, things are working out in your favor. If there were any hindrances with your relationship in terms of family issues or something, the cards here are giving you a positive sign saying that wedding is on the cards and you're moving on to the next level of relationship. Pisces, the card that we have for you is a card of cups. This card here is telling us that, you know, this is a week about celebrations. This is a week where, you know, something good is coming your way. It feels like, yes, a major decision that was pending since long is sort of, you know, coming your way, and you're very happy about the way things actually turn out for you. It's just telling you, you know, it's the time where you celebrate without any sort of fears, without any darkness that you have in your head. It's all good, it's all fine, so don't worry. Romance angel card that we have for you is reconciliation. This card here tells us that, you know, someone from your past is returning. It's just like someone you have been giving a lot of thought into, and you feel like, you know, this could be taken further in your life. So give that a strong thought and sort of, you know, come to a conclusion for it.
Okay, so that's all for today's video. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to tell me what you thought of it in the comments. As usual, all of Rinky's details are down below in the info box, from her YouTube channel link to her email ID, in case you guys want to do private readings, because we're always getting flooded with 100 questions and I feel like that would be a great place to direct them. I will see you guys in the next video, and Rinky will see you next week. Bye!